Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Chinese New Year is often blamed for strange price action in silver, low volume, stalled moves, and sudden reversals. But it's for good reason though. Did you know that every year the Chinese market closes for about 1 week during the official portion of Chinese New Year? This decreases liquidity during this time, which means that both upward and downward pressure are going to be met with less resistance if momentum moves hard enough either way. So brace yourself for some more potential volatility between February 17th and March 3rd of 2026. Today, we'll look at actual historical data and what it tells us about silver during Chinese New Year. At the end of the video, stick around because I'm going to review how the crazy spike up to $120 and the crazy drop down to about $62 looks within the silver trading zone from my last video. I'll explain what I did to my position and why I did it. Spoiler alert, it's because of a painful lesson that I learned from trading crypto back in 2020. Now let's get into this. Okay, here's how silver performed during Chinese New Year over the last 6 years, which I think you'll find very interesting. So the prices actually went up for 5 out of the past 6 years. Many of the moves aren't significant, but maybe reveals a clue to what may happen in 2026 as well. While there are some YouTubers out there who are calling for doom and gloom for this Chinese New Year, I am looking at the hard facts. It's very important to understand that the fundamentals for silver haven't changed. There is still a large deficit and not enough foreseeable production to fill that gap. Chinese New Year usually brings lower trading volume and slower Chinese manufacturing, resulting in short-term physical demand. So that makes sense. If you're not going to produce as much, then you're not going to consume as much. That creates consolidation, not crashes. Prices often chop sideways or move more slowly. The bull market may feel weak even when the trend is intact. Is it possible that silver can drop this time? Sure. I don't claim to know the future, but I just want to share with you things that I'm considering when looking at the big picture. Let me know what you think silver is going to do during Chinese New Year of 2026. Will it go up, consolidate, or crash? Please let me know in the comments below. Now let's take a look at how the recent price volatility in the market looks within our silver trading zone. If you recall in the last video that I've created a trading zone using previous trends to create the zone which I believe silver will be trading in over the next 10 years. As you can see, this is the monthly chart which doesn't show a lot of detail, so let's switch this over to a daily chart so we can see what really happened here. The price rocketed up in January to a whopping $121 and then dropped to a low of around $62. At the high of $121, you can clearly see that it just got overextended and corrected back down within the trading zone. This doesn't worry me at all. When silver recently approached $120 per ounce, I genuinely felt that could be a short-term top and I got the urge to sell part of my position. But I didn't. And that restraint came from a hard-earned lesson I learned years ago in crypto. Back in March 2020, I owned about 1,500 Binance coins at roughly $13 each. By March of 2021, the Binance coin was trading around $640 per coin. That's nearly a 50x move in just 12 months. I missed basically all of it. Not because the fundamentals were bad, I actually believed Binance had strong fundamentals at that time, but because the trade went against me early and I was undisciplined. I didn't have the patience to simply do nothing. Once price moves against you, your mindset changes. Fear replaces conviction, you sell too early, and then you're emotionally unable to buy back higher. And you either chase badly or miss the move entirely. That's how people miss life-changing macro trends. That experience is exactly why I didn't sell silver at $120. Once you exit, you stop thinking clearly. Every pullback feels like validation, and every rally feels painful. I believe the fundamentals in silver are so strong that any pullback here is going to be very short-lived, and I don't want to miss out on such a huge move based on trying to trade the market, especially since my position is in physical silver. It's scary, I know. I tell myself that if I can just hold on, then 12 months from now, the price will be much higher, and that if I make a mistake and sell too early again, I'll be kicking myself for it. Of course, if the fundamentals of silver change, then we need to adapt as well. So I'm keeping my eye on the fundamentals, and if things do change, then I'll be posting about it and letting you all know about it. Please let me know below whether you ended up selling any silver at the top, and if you're already bought back in or not. I always love hearing what everyone else is doing. Just to wrap up the video, I'd like to touch base back on the possible outcome for Chinese New Year in 2026. History suggests consolidation, not collapse. Silver has been positive most years during Chinese New Year. Macro fundamentals matter far more than seasonal noise. A short-term stall wouldn't surprise me, but history says patience usually wins. The real lesson here is simple. Chinese New Year is not a reliable sell signal. Silver usually holds or grinds higher. One emotional trade can ruin a great position, and sometimes the smartest move is to do nothing. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and comment below. Have you ever sold too early and watched a trade run without you? I'll see you in the next one.